With Odyssey, we got a complete rework of the Planettech for Elite Dangerous. This has caused all the planets in Elite to be rebaked, but they did come with a rather serious flaw. Today's video is sponsored by SecretLab. We all strive for the best possible gaming experience, but the importance of a good quality chair is often underestimated. SecretLab produces some of the most comfortable and high quality gaming chairs you can get. So upgrade your Commander chair today and fly in style and comfort. Follow the link in the video description to their store, type in your height, your weight, and it will tell you which chairs fit you for the best possible seating experience. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Today I want to talk about an issue with the Planettech in Elite Dangerous Odyssey that has caused quite a stir in the exploration community. And to kind of get things started, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I was out on an exploration alt and I was in a system, not the first to discover it. You can see some Gandalf has been here before, but the specific moon I'm on has not been scanned before. I'm the first one ever to scan this planet. No one's been here before. And I was flying over the planet, nice little icy moon, looks relatively pretty. Was looking for some plants and was flying over this crater. And if you can look at this, it kind of looks off to me. It kind of looks like a repeating pattern. And upon further investigation, you can see that little ridge there right in front of us. Now look at that ridge center screen there. Look at those two ridges next to each other. You can see them, as you begin to look around, multiple places, all same alignment, exactly the same little ridge, scattered across the planet's surface. And this has been documented by multiple people, where they have spotted the exact same geological features copy-pasted across a planet's surface, often in a very repeating pattern. And this is not just on a small scale like this. This is on all scales, from the smaller fine details as we're looking at here, all the way up to big scales. Like planet size features are also being reused across the same planet all over again. Now, this specific planet is a minor thing. This is a small thing. You don't really notice a lot of the patterns from orbit. You only really notice it once you get down close to that range. But as I mentioned, this is happening on all scales. And when I see screenshots like this pop up, which is from Insane Golgotha, one of the in-house explorers on my Discord server, I mean, it is so clear here on this screenshot that the same patterns are being reused over and over again and just stretched across the planet's surface. On the forum, there is a wonderful thread by Black Maze where he highlights the same things. Here, for instance, you can see where he highlighted the same features being used, in this case 6 times, on the same planet, on that side of the planet, just stretched and rotated in different directions. And here we can see a feature that's not too dissimilar to the features we found here. They're just stretched out to be much, much larger, to a much bigger scale. And you can also see in a screenshot like this, where you can see the same geological features reused on the different planets. Now, so what does this tell us? Well, it tells me that the planets are not just randomly generated from noise, from just pure randomness. They are randomized by having a number of handcrafted features that are then randomly placed. And for some reason, the same features are being reused too often on the same planet. I don't know why that is, but it seems there is some kind of bug that causes the same geological features to be reused in a repeating pattern across the planets. Now, this is a huge issue because this is not something Frontier can just fix by flipping a switch. Because, as I mentioned at the beginning, the planets are what Frontier called baked. I don't know what this baking process exactly includes, and if there's someone out there who's more proficient as a game developer than me, comment section is down below, please explain. But the way I understand it is, this baking process means they're doing some kind of pre-calculation to all the planets to kind of generate these maps of the surface of the planet. If this is just all the existing planets that they're remodeling, I'm not sure. But it means that there is some kind of process that they're doing to the planets before they put them in game. And that process is something that they run once, I guess, and that's kind of the baking process. And once that is done, the planet is then finished, and that's the way it's going to look. Of course, it will then be procedurally generated as you fly, but it's going to be procedurally generated by basically taking Lego bricks and just placing them around. And for some reason, some planets just takes a lot of yellow bricks and use them in a repeating pattern. Now, with the risk of sounding like a broken record, stuff like this is why we needed an extended beta test before Odyssey was launched. Not only would stuff like this probably have been discovered before the launch, but a lot of the other bugs and performance issues that we saw would probably also have been able to be fixed before the actual launch. However, I don't necessarily see this as being a massive issue. I mean, it's not game-breaking, it's immersion-breaking for sure, but it's not game-breaking. The problem is that for the exploration community, I think the immersion is a huge part for players who play mainly for the exploration side of it. They want to have that feeling that they are out there in the black, on their own, discovering new worlds that nobody has ever seen before. And when you then come across a planet that looks like this, it kind of breaks that feeling. And that's why it's so detrimental, I think, for a lot of explorers, and why it's caused such a stir as it has. Now, I just wanted to draw some attention to this, hoping that this is something we're going to see fixed in the future. I really hope that I'm wrong, and that this is something Frontier can fix relatively easily without having to regenerate every single planet in Elite. But I guess only time will tell. But regardless, I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section. Do you think this is a non-issue, it's just a small visual glitch, or do you think this is absolutely game-breaking for you? Post it in the comment section. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, it would mean a lot to me. And while you're down there, if you would consider liking as well, I would really like that too. And until next time, I'll see you guys in space.